Hey, good morning guys. It's a Monday and I got the day off. So we're kind of getting a late start this morning. You know, the alarm went off at 5:30 this morning, then again at 6, and then again at 6:30. So then finally I unplugged it and I woke up at 9:30. I was out kind of late last night, so I figured it was acceptable for me to sleep in. Plus I'm off. But now we have a lot of catching up to do. Say hi, Duke. Duke. Duke says hi. Hey, grab it. You got so much energy, boy. Drop it. Quit. Well guys, I'm in the clubhouse right now at the apartment complex. It's public to everyone who lives at the apartment complex. But look at how nice this place is. Got a kitchen. Oh, the lights turn on whenever you get close. What? And then got a nice little fireplace. Got 2 TVs up in here. Got some cameras, you know, camera for the camera up there. Got a, oh snap. Look at this. Look at this baby. Got a pool table right here. But yeah, today's kind of a lazy day, so I figured, you know what are we gonna do? I thought about it long and hard. I thought about just laying in bed. But then I was like, no one wants to just watch me like lay in bed, right? So I figured I'd give lessons over scuba diving. You know, I've never been scuba diving, so I had to do some research of my own. I'm a master now. So the first thing that I learned about scuba diving is whenever you go to instruct someone else on how to scuba dive, you have to talk like this. So before we go over some of the rules and regulations, let's go over some of the devices that you need to successfully achieve your first dive. So the first thing that you're going to need is your drying device. You need some sort of device to dry off, whether it's a hair dryer, a straightener, a blanket, a fire blanket. That sounds very warm and cozy, but my device is a towel. I brought a towel for whenever I get out of the water. I don't want to be walking around like, and I hate being wet. Then you're going to need some sort of swimming device. You're going to need a device for you to swim through water like lightning, because water is conductive, and whenever you're lightning, you can swim fast, you can move fast. Lightning is fast. So I got my dolphin fins. I got these dolphin fins from my local HEB, and you know, maybe you can go to your local coastal store or go to your online. Go online and you can go to the dolphin store, www.dolphin.com, and you can get your dolphin fins. Or if you have a friend that happens to be a dolphin, maybe you can ask to borrow theirs. My dolphin fins. Third, we are human, we like to breathe. So you need a breathing device. Whether you have an oxygen tank, or if you have maybe someone performing CPR on you as you go, you just need something to breathe. And I got mine, a snorkel. And let me properly show you how to use a snorkel. Ladies and gentlemen, snorkel. Then you need some protective wear for your head. You don't want to dive into the water and then just feel this tingling iceness go through your spine all the way down to your feet. So if you go ahead and chop that off of your head to where you won't feel that sharp tingling, if you don't feel it in your head, it won't go down through your spine to your toes. So I have my head device. And this is how you properly wear your head device. You just want to wear it. You just wear it, alright? Oh, and another trick. Something that I've learned, but I do not have with me right now, is if you can get one of those 50-pound weight vests before you go snorkeling, or scuba diving is the proper term. Whenever you jump in with that 50-pound weight vest, you'll feel it pulling you down like so far down into the water, you almost get scared. You feel like you're hopeless. You feel like you're about to die. But that's whenever your survival instincts kick in. And whenever those kick in, you swim better, you see better, you feel better, you're just better. It makes you a pro athlete of you're like the eagles in water. You're the pro. You won it all. You're like going to the Super Bowl whenever that happens. And you may think that you need to go talk to some instructor, or maybe go on a tour on learning how to scuba dive, but all you need is this video. So if you've seen this video, you're already a step ahead of all the other guys going on the boat with the instructor. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and get the biggest and heartiest meal that you can find and before you go on a dive, because whenever you go on a dive you have no idea how long you're going to be down there, and it also, you want to feed the fish, and whenever you feed the fish you can just throw up your meal, you can share it with them. The fish love it. Second, you want to make sure that you go alone, because you don't want to bring anyone else along, because whenever you do, you make a lot more commotion, and whenever you make the commotion, the fish just get scared. Like, they just scurry on off. You can't find them anymore. And whenever the fish gets scared, you should be scared, because that means a predator's coming along. And whenever a predator's coming along, you want to make sure you have your weapon. Whenever you see a shark, you kill it. You don't wait around to see if anything cool happens. You wait until it gets close, and then you kill it with your spear or whatever you have. Mine is a pool stick. That's all I have, but I'm a pro. So let me tell you about my buddy Jimmy that didn't bring his weapon on his first dive. So Jimmy decided, I want to learn how to scuba dive. So I was like, well, let me teach you. And he went ahead and just went straight to the water and swam off. I couldn't see him anymore. So I was like, alright, he'll be back. A few days later, a news report comes up on the TV, on the big screen, and I was like, are they talking about Jimmy? Yes, they were talking about Jimmy. So what had happened was, he had his cell phone like you're supposed to. Remember, bring your phone. And he was just videoing away, and there was a shark. Not just a shark, a herd of sharks. There was a herd of sharks coming towards his way, and he was just sitting there smiling, laughing, having a good old time. That was the end of Jimmy. And don't forget to bring your phone. You want to bring your phone, because you can get lost down there, and if you get lost, then you're going to need to call the emergency services, 911, and they'll send an ambulance boat out there to you right away. So you want to be sure to bring your phone. And you can also take pictures with your phone. You can also send texts, or maybe even watch this YouTube video while you're in the water. You know, that's a good idea, is whenever you're going scuba diving, make sure to bring your phone, so that way you can watch this video, so you don't forget any of the things you need to know before you dive. The last thing you need to know is to take souvenirs. I got this starfish my first go around in the water. Yes, it is dead. It died because I took it. But if I wouldn't have taken it, then I wouldn't have had the memory of my first dive. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, now that we've gone over all the fundamentals of scuba diving, let's go on our first dive. Now off to the coast we go. Shiver me timbers, it's pretty cold out here. It's about in the 50s. It's perfect weather for a good dive on a good day of goodness. So let's get ready for our first dive. So walking in these dolphin fins can be a little tricky. So you want to make sure to lift your feet like this whenever you walk. So whenever you dive, you want to make sure that you jump with the proper technique. You don't want to injure yourself or any of the fishies down at the bottom of the water. So you have to make sure you have a proper technique like this. Crocky, I'll do it again. That was a very bad idea. The weather is not quite as great as I wanted it to be. It was maybe just a few degrees off. So next time you want to make sure that it is warm enough for you to dive. It's really cold out here. But I want to show you something. Whenever you go out on your dive, you can find all sorts of souvenirs. Like this is the souvenir that I found today. A hairbrush that one of the dolphins down there uses for the whale's tongue, because the whale's tongue has a lot of hairs on it. Y'all seen Pinocchio? So luckily, I brought a change of clothes, because whenever you have a change of clothes, that's you being prepared for a bad dive. Because if it's a bad dive, it can be very fatal. You could, you don't want to know what could happen to you. It's very bad. Now that I don't have to talk in that accent anymore, that was pretty fun, honestly. But that's pretty much what I guess I had planned for today. It was kind of my lazy day. I'm gonna go work out, but I'm gonna get a really short workout in, so I'm not gonna bring you guys along. But before I go work out, I have my meal. Look at it. It's just chicken, sweet potato, and broccoli. Meal prep is the best prep. I just came up with that. It's true. Alright, it's clever. So don't hate. Don't hate on my clever ideas and my sayings and mottos that I come up with. And I don't hate you guys. We're all friends here. Anyways, I'm gonna go get that workout in, and I guess I'm just gonna hit the hay. I have to be up early. I have to be at work at like 6:45, so I'll probably get up around like 4 to go ahead and get my workout in. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, and I hope that y'all have a great night, and hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. P.S. It'd be awesome if y'all would go back and like and subscribe. Also, if you would like to hit the blue bell, that would be awesome. It would give you the notifications for whenever I post. Thanks, guys.